Hey everybody, what's up? Hey, it's David here from Paranormal Legacy Investigations. I told you I've been posting up more videos on YouTube, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I forgot to do it last night though, and I apologize for that. Um, I just got real busy last night, but what I've got here is for today, I want to give you an insight of some of the ghosts that we're going to be possibly running into. Um, One of the first ones I want to talk about is Dr. Leon, and forgive me if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Whoever knows how to pronounce it better than I do, go ahead and let me know. But Norwirski, Dr. Leon Norwirski. Anyways, but basically, this one, he was one of the head doctors, if not the head doctor of Yorktown Memorial. And he was there longer than anybody else. And when it came time to close it down, because one, more hospitals started to pop up. People didn't have to drive out there that far like they did used to before the other hospitals are coming around because, like I mentioned before, Yorktown back in the day used to be the only hospital available for miles. So anything that you had to deal with, you had to go there. Didn't matter how far you were. It was the closest one available. So I mean, he was in his like tell you how long he'd been in it. He should have been retired a long time ago, but he was in his 90s and he was still working at the hospital. So you can imagine, you know, why there's you know people forcing him into retirement. Um, let's see, what does it say about him as well too? And I guess he wasn't a very good doctor either. Um, he was notorious for making mistakes for, uh, you know, doing procedures that ended up killing a lot of people. Uh, how, if that's the case, how he kept his medical license is beyond me. But yeah, so that's a big mystery right there. But they say that his ghost roams around the ER and the OR, uh, making his rounds, checking on everything. Um, which that leads to the fact that if people did die by his practice, that means in the same area there's got to be more spirits roaming around there too. But he's one of the main ones that they see, so he'll be the one we're looking for. And I do tend on to provoke, if you will, to see if we get him to conjure up. Another one is Doug Richards. This one is a little bit more recent. He died in 1973, but he was a construction worker, and it doesn't really say how he died, but like from what I'm seeing, it looks like he'd be like a common-looking construction worker: blue jeans, white shirt, walking up and down the hallway. Basically, it seems like he's still trying to do his job. Uh, like I said, not sure how he died, but uh, it gives a very clear description of what he looks like, what he's wearing. So what I can gather, he looks like your common construction worker, and he, he's supposed to be in the hallways of the hospital. So that's going to be one. And this is one I'm definitely uh, intrigued by, and that's what I wanted to. That I'm going to go. This is my special assignment for me in the the hospital. There's a little girl named Stacy that had died there. Um, she's also supposed to be one of the most powerful spirits in the hospital as well too. Now, what's interesting about her is just that they say that she loves the library. She haunts the library. She can be found in the basement sometimes too, but she likes to hang out in the library on the second floor. And her favorite book is The Pokey Little Puppy, which is funny because when I was a little kid, that was my favorite book. And what my experiment is I want to see if I can't. I want to get the book, and I want to sit in the library and start reading the book and see if we can't get a response of some kind from Stacy. We're also going to go and give Stacy the utmost respect as well too, because they said that she can stop your equipment and it'll never work again. And I can't afford to have my equipment not working. So, yeah, that's going to be the one I'm going to be. I'm going to be tiptoeing around. Now, this one's a bit of a mystery too, because there is the fact that there was a double homicide in the basement. And from what I gathered when I read this, it involved a love triangle. I guess one of the nurses uh, had a relationship with a guy there, and somewhere along the line, I don't know if they had problems, whatever, but the dude went downstairs and caught her with a patient, and he snapped. He had a knife on him. He stabbed her to death, and we went to go after the patient. Him and the patient had wrestled, and the patient was able to get the knife away from the guy and stab the guy in self-defense. And that's what's being said. No names are given though, so uh, that's you know that makes it a little bit harder to pinpoint who they are, and for historical accuracy. However, there is still blood splatter on the wall from the incident, and I'm definitely going to pull up a EVP session there, and maybe I can pull up some names. Maybe I can get who these people were. The back door of the hospital is another area too. That's where a pair of friends had taken their other friend who was an addict, and they taken him there to the late at night, and they took him to the back door and they left him on the step and they rang the bell. And the way that this was supposed to work, when I first heard it, I was like, wow, that sounds like a messed up move to do to your friend. No, what it is back in the day, what they do when the hospital was closed is if somebody needed help, whether it be addictions, whatever it was, they'd sit on the back step and they'd ring the doorbell. Now, when the doorbell rang, there's supposed to be a nurse up that night. They're supposed to come out there, get them, bring them in, and treat them, and keep them well until the doctor came in the morning. I don't know if the nurse fell asleep, no one heard a bell, whatever happened. He was never brought in. He was found on the doorstep next morning dead. So they say that his spirit is walking around by the back door. Inside or outside, I'm not sure, but we'll figure that one out too. If he's there, we'll get him. Let's see. And that's basically it right now. I also know of the two nuns that are in the chapel of the hospital. Uh, that's going to be interesting too. That might cause an attack on me and or my group, which I am actually trying to provoke, because these nuns do not like tattoos at all. Well, I don't know if y'all can see. And then, of course, so yeah, I'm going in with a sleeveless shirt. Because one is going to be hot as, you know, is it's going to be hotter than you can imagine in there because of the humidity in there. There's no air draft in there, so yeah, we're going there. We're going to we're wearing light clothes all the way through there. Um, Two, when they see these tattoos, I want to, because other people said they've been getting attacked, and I want to see if I can't recreate that. And yeah, I'm a bit of a provoker if I hear certain things I know that could happen, and I think this could happen. Um, I don't normally do that, but if it's something like that people are adamant about, like consistently, then I'll do it. But yeah, that's what we're looking for. That's what we're supposed to be running into. There might be even more in there, but we won't know. So, with that being said, remember Monday night, 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. The Yorktown Memorial Hospital. We'll be there live on Facebook. If I can get up to 1,000 subscribers, we'll be on YouTube. Otherwise, instead of being live on YouTube, you'll get the investigation afterwards. So, hope to see y'all there. Till then, see you later.